Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Spirit Guide Tarot. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's take a breath together. Have you been busy? I just want you to imagine that this video is this moment where you are just chatting with a friend and you have lots of time in front of you. So I feel like someone out there needed to hear that. Thank you for tuning in. So as a reminder, we do general readings here. So parts of this story that I share may resonate with you and parts may not. So take the parts that help you out and then leave the rest behind. And then also these readings are timeless readings. So whenever you found this reading is when you are meant to find it. Not connected to any specific dates or astrological things. It's just the perfect moment. Okay, so now that we've Palo Santo'd the space, I want to share with you that, so before I logged on here, I was feeling into the collective, the particular people that I'm talking to in this video. And I pulled an oracle card. And I just think it's so perfect. It's the Crazy Wisdom Wrathful Buddha. The Crazy Wisdom Wrathful Buddha. And the words at the bottom of this oracle say, "Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you." Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. This card feels so absolutely perfect to what I feel like I'm being called to share today, which is that you just met someone recently within the past couple days, or maybe it's even been today. And there is such a magnetic pull that you feel towards someone that it is actually kind of freaking you out a little bit because the pull is intensely sexual. It is strong. It is like the feeling I'm getting is that when you met this person, it's like the ground under you went like this, like an earthquake. It was intense. But there's something within you that's like, right? There's this question mark around this person. So I want to get more information about this, and let's see what unfolds here. Let's get some tarot cards. Thank you so much, tarot. Thank you so much, spirit guides. And actually, this is a great moment as I shuffle the deck. I would like to invite you to call in your own spirit guide or guides into this reading for their help, for their assistance. If you don't know who your guides are, that's okay. You can borrow Archangel Michael. He works with so many people who are new to spirit guides. So you can call in Archangel Michael for support in this moment. Yeah. Okay. 5 of Wands is telling me that there's something in you that knows that if you get pulled into a relationship with this person that you just met, there will be constant conflict. It will be exhausting. Now, when you met this person, you did feel a lot of love. Like, what I'm getting is it's like an overwhelming amount of love. And it was like instant love. It was like, oh, I love you forever. And that feeling of love was so deep and so profound that it just took you off guard. So, but again, you're here with me in this moment because there's something that was off about this person. You couldn't quite put your finger on it, but you were just like, what is this? What is this? Right? It wasn't an entirely peaceful feeling when you met them, although there was a lot of love. It was like, what is this? A bit of skepticism was there. And your skepticism is correct. And let me in this moment validate the intuition that you have already had, my friend, which is this person, as lovely as they may be, is not a person that would be good to pursue in terms of even a friendship, let alone, romance. This video is your warning against romance, and not even a friendship, because as I'm seeing here, 5 of Wands, I'm getting this feeling of like, is not worth it. It's not worth it. And while I do not usually like to use labels, I don't like to use them very often, but I sometimes do use them. They can be helpful. And the word that's coming to mind right now is karmic connection. For those of you who are newer to this concept, a karmic relationship, a karmic connection is one that is an extremely painful connection that forces growth. But here's the thing. On the spiritual journey, we get to a certain level, and this is where I'm guiding all of you guys, okay? My goal on this channel is not to keep you dependent on my readings or anyone else's readings or whatever. Like, my goal here on this channel is to help you trust yourself to the point where you could do for example, you could do your own YouTube channel on tarot or some other mystical healing art because you fully trust your intuition. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a karmic connection. And the feeling I'm getting is you have a choice here. You can maybe have a little bit more communication with this person. Maybe you text them, email them, message them on social media, a couple more thoughts. Maybe there's a couple more, Temperance. There's a couple more thoughts that you feel like you need to say for whatever reason. And I don't know what that might be. It could be something like, great to see you, but I need to not be in contact with you, or I really enjoyed our time together today. Have a great life. I don't know. Whatever it is, it feels like maybe for some of you there's a bit of unfinished business, because this meeting was so intense that it created maybe some, just things that need to be wrapped up. So one of the options here is you can message them, or maybe they'll message you and you message them back. But with the Temperance card here, I'm getting that, be careful. Make sure that there is don't message too much is what I'm trying to say, because you want to have the self-discipline to not get into an ongoing relationship with this person. Not, as I said, not even friendship. And for some of you guys who are healers out there, maybe some of you are oh, maybe I can heal this person. But in reality, that wouldn't be a good road for you guys to go down. So, and I'm sorry too, because, I just want to express that I'm sorry that this isn't what you were maybe hoping, because that connection really was full of love that you felt. That was real. Yeah. Impatience. So, okay. I'm actually going to take a moment and channel my spirit guide team on this, because I'm getting a lot of different answers, and I need to kind of slow down and hear this very specific message that's coming through. So bear with me. Give me just a moment. Let me tune in, and I'll bring through some specific advice or guidance from where to go from here, because this is a little confusing. There's a lot of moving parts to this connection that you have with this person, a lot of intensity. So taking a moment here, just take a few breaths with me. First, we want to congratulate you on taking a moment to tune into your blessed intuition. Instead of rushing ahead into this connection, you took a moment to pause, and that was perfect to do. This connection has spanned many, many lifetimes, many incarnations. Your souls have known each other forever. In the most previous lifetime, the most previous one to this one, you made a vow that you would not connect with this person anymore because they caused you so much heartache and pain in that particular incarnation. They were not trustworthy. You had great mistrust of them. They betrayed your trust many times. You were in a romantic relationship and they cheated on you many times. And that was so painful. And as you left that relationship, you vowed to the universe that you would never speak to them again. So that kind of energy comes and is carried forward into this current lifetime. And here's the thing to understand. That's the most important thing to understand. The love you feel for this person is not wrong. It is not bad. But it does not need to be followed this lifetime. This person has a lot of healing, a lot of growing that they need to do, and you would merely be a distraction for them. So what you can do is take the next few days, dissolve cords. Dissolve energetic cords to them. If you don't know how to do this, find a healer that can show you. But dissolve energetic cords to this person, say a prayer for them, and then let them go on their way. You don't need to get tangled up with them in this incarnation. It would be a mistake. Now, of course, you're free to do whatever you like. We are here to simply give you guidance. So do whatever feels right for you, but we strongly encourage you not to go down this road with them. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll have to watch that back later myself because when I'm channeling, I don't really retain much of a memory of what was said. So I hope that was helpful. I do remember little parts about not going down the road with them, and in the most recent incarnation, they cheated on you multiple times and betrayed trust. So, and that in this incarnation, they have a lot of healing work to do, and it would be distracting for them to connect with you more. So, okay. Yeah. So I want to offer my empathy in this moment. My heart does go out to you because I know you were pretty excited there for a minute on where this could go because you have rarely felt intensity like that. You're like, surely this must mean this is my star-crossed lover, this is the person, right? So I definitely, there's a little grieving that needs to be done. And it's interesting. Sometimes we could just meet someone for an hour and then, we have to walk away for whatever reason. We're guided to walk away. And it takes a couple days to grieve that, even though we've never, we just met them for a hot minute. But yeah, sometimes it takes a little time to kind of mourning the loss of what could be, Sometimes we fall in love with the idea of what could be rather than actually knowing someone, you know what I mean? So I'm here with you. I love you. Yeah, but you are doing the work on yourself, and you were guided to this video for a reason. I'm going to pull one more card for some final advice. Confirmation that we need. Release. You see those gravestones in the back there. This is a dream. A gravestone is a dream. And even if we held the dream for just a few minutes, it's still a dream that came out of your heart, And when dreams need to be released, it's a little painful. So let yourself feel sad today. If you feel sad, let those tears fall. Let the tears fall like the rain here. But remember that behind you, or I should say in front of you, on your journey in front of you, is the sun that's going to peek through the clouds. It's going to come through again very soon, sooner than you think. All right, so have the courage to release this connection, and I'm proud of you. On the journey, you used to take lifetimes to pass tests like you're about to pass. You're about to pass a test. not wasting your time on something that's just going to cause you pain and suffering. It's not worth it. In previous incarnations, gosh, it took you a long time to get clarity on things. And now it just takes you a few hours, a few days. Look at you. You're amazing. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you very soon in the next video. Maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I love you. Bye.